Hi, thanks for joining me today. Are you wanting to know how not to be ostracised by your partner, but instead become a co-parent with them? Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and I'll let you know every time I post. There can be one area of disagreement in your new relationship when you become a step-parent that is really difficult to resolve, and the way to resolve it is very counterintuitive. When you start a relationship, you can get really excited about how you bond, how you feel the same way about things, how you found a soulmate, how you can discuss just anything with them. And it's sort of very enriching and bonding and creates love. And you find this in your new partner. And then when you become a step family and your partner introduces you to their children, there can be a conflict about their children and what they think about them and what you think about their children. And you can quite often, with all the enthusiasm and confidence that you've begun to feel about other aspects of your lives together, where you unite and feel bonded and together in your opinions about other things, when you express your opinion about their child, often it can be met with resistance. And for no good reason, they will become very defensive. Everything about that child they will defend if you so much as even infer that there could be something wrong or something could be done better. So this is a really tricky one. You can find yourself very divided, and indeed your partner can side with the child against you. So this is where it's counterintuitive. And also, it's very difficult not to begin to do that without really thinking about it, because you get on so well with your partner, you don't think about it, you just share your thoughts, right? But by sharing your thoughts about their children can lead to a defensive reaction. But when you think about it, where you're wanting to get to in this relationship is one of co-parenting with the parent of your stepchild and making joint decisions and remaining a good partnership. That is your end goal. So in practice, what does this mean for you? How can you, in the day-to-day living, manage this situation? Well, there's two ways to think, and you need to think of them both simultaneously. Number one is to be guarded about anything negative you want to say about the stepchild to your partner. Don't do it. Keep with the positive things. And sometimes this requires hard work, because it's hard to see positive things in stepchildren sometimes. But anything that you do spot or notice, don't forget to relay that to your partner, so your partner has confidence that you see the good things in their child. That'll mean a lot to them, and it'll also mean that they can trust you to have a balanced view on bringing them up, and that you're not just having a go at them or don't like them some way, in which case your partner will defend their child. So you want to bring their defences down by telling your partner just what you do like about their children and what their positives are. You know when you've got there, when you say something positive about your stepchild to your partner, the parent, and the parent says, "Oh, I don't think they're that good," or frankly, I think, he or she could have done this differently, or I wasn't that happy with the way my child behaved here. That's brilliant. Because when your partner, the parent, begins to criticize their children with you, that means that they want to work with you solving a problem that they've got with their child. If you say the negative things, the parent will only become defensive. So that's one thing, is continue to compliment and find good in your stepchild to their parent. And then the second thing is to find ways of coping, more than just coping, really managing and being able to live with the situation as it is at the moment, without you complaining to your partner all the time about your stepchild. So if your stepchild annoys you so much in the evenings or something, work out an evening schedule or a routine where you can remove yourself from the situation. Maybe you go out and see another friend, or maybe you use that time to read a book or listen to music or do something that you want to do on your own. You find a way of coping with the negative things about the stepchild so that you can continue in this relationship and not feel worn down by it. This is very important because then you won't lean on your new friend and partner to sort of solve this part of your problem, the problem that you have with your stepchild. And so you manage the situation. The stepchild doesn't annoy you so much because you've got strategies to deal with that. And you're still working with your partner to manage the child, and you still have influence in how the child is managed. Then gradually, from that position, you can move. When decisions are made about the future and the child grows up a bit and things change, you and your partner will be co-parenting that child, and you will continue to have a say in what happens, when and how, and gradually things get better. Things get a lot better. And then after a few years, things are fine. But if you start off by falling out with your partner about their child, it's a long way back, and you feel very isolated. We run workshops, sessions, and email response service, and we write booklets. Look in the description box below for links to our social media and website.